So if you're a spa owner, you know this feeling, right? It's this constant balancing act. On one hand, you're passionate about creating these amazing experiences for your clients, but on the other, you're wrestling with the day-to-day grind of just growing the business. But what if technology could finally really tip those scales in your favor?
Does this sound familiar? You pour your heart, your soul, everything you have into your spa. You build these genuine connections with people. And then they just kind of disappear. And that constant cycle of trying to find new clients just to replace the ones who left, it's completely exhausting. It's got to be one of the biggest frustrations out there.
And a huge reason for that churn is this feeling, right here, just being totally overwhelmed. You're bogged down by all these manual tasks. You're juggling booking systems, spreadsheets, maybe a bunch of sticky notes on your monitor. It feels like you're always playing catch-up when all you really want to do is get ahead of the game.
And all of that leads to this. Your engagement with clients becomes, well, fragmented. A birthday message gets missed here, a generic email blast goes out there. And these little things, they really add up. They can make your best clients feel like just another number. And that's when they start looking around.
Okay, so this slide, it just lays it all out, doesn't it? On the left, that's your passion. That's the reason you got into this business in the first place. But on the right, well, that's the reality for so many of us. A daily battle with draining tasks and that constant churn. So the big question is, how do we fix this? How do we bridge that gap?
All right, this is where things get interesting. This is the turning point. Let's talk about your new AI assistant. A system that's literally designed to turn these challenges into your biggest opportunities. And let me be clear, this is not about replacing the human touch. It's about supercharging it.
The big idea here is what we call personalized automation. And don't let the word automation scare you. We are not talking about those cold, robotic messages we all hate. This is about using smart tools to get the right message to the right client at exactly the right time. It's how you make every single client feel special, but do it at scale without totally burning yourself out.
Okay, so how does this all actually work? What are we even talking about here? Let's break down the toolkit. And I promise, we're not talking about some crazy expensive, complicated software. These are accessible tools that can give your spas some serious new superpowers.
All right, let's meet your new superpowered team. First up, you've got ChatGPT. Think of it as your 24/7 marketing writer. Then there's Make.com, your automated receptionist. It's the engine that connects everything. Notion becomes the brain of your whole operation, a central hub for all your client info. And then you have Canva as your in-house designer and Fill Out as your feedback specialist. It's like your own little dream team. So let's dive into a couple of these and see what they really do.
Okay, first up, ChatGPT. Seriously, just imagine for a second having a professional copywriter on your team, ready to go 24/7, who knows your business inside and out. That's what this is.
So what does it do? Well, it writes stuff that actually connects with people. You can literally tell it, hey, write a warm welcome email for new clients, or I need a text to send to people who haven't been back in a while. It can even brainstorm a whole month's worth of social media ideas. You know that feeling of, what do I post today? Yeah, that's gone. All right, next tool. If ChatGPT is the writer, think of Make.com as the engine. It's the thing that makes everything happen automatically. Kind of like a receptionist who never, ever takes a day off. Make.com is the master connector. It's always watching your booking system. So the second a client's appointment is over, boom, it can automatically send a thank you email or ask for feedback, or even shoot them a special offer for next time. It's how you make sure nobody falls through the cracks. Ever. Okay, so you're gathering all this great information about your clients, but where does it all go? That's where Notion comes in. Think of it as your spa's central brain. Just picture this, one single place where you can see everything about a client. Their whole visit history, their personal preferences, like do they prefer coffee or tea? What music do they like? All their feedback. It's all right there. That's what Notion does. It means anyone on your team can step in and give that client an amazing, personalized wow experience every single time.
Okay, so we've talked about the problem, and we've met the tools. Now for the big question. How in the world do you actually put this all together? Let's walk through a super simple 6-step blueprint. These are things you can start doing like today.
All right, here's the path. It's really straightforward. First, you start by personalizing your outreach with AI. Step 2, you automate all that engagement using a tool like Make.com. Step 3, you get all your client info organized in one central place. That's your Notion dashboard. Then you boost your marketing with beautiful visuals from Canva, and you refine your service by making it super easy to get feedback. And finally, step 6, you put it all together to nurture loyalty with automated sequences that keep your clients coming back for more.
So, what's the result of all this? What does your spa actually look and feel like once this system is up and running? Let's talk about the payoff, because this is the really good part.
I mean, look at this transformation. It's a total before and after. Instead of follow-ups that happen, sometimes you get automated loyalty nurturing that's always on. Instead of generic marketing, you get hyper-personalized communication that actually connects. And the best part? That constant fight against client churn, that turns into higher retention and more repeat business. That's the goal, right?
And we're not just talking about fuzzy feelings here. These are real, tangible results for your business. Your whole operation just runs smoother. Your clients are way happier. Your team isn't buried in busy work anymore, so they can focus on what they're amazing at. And most importantly, you see higher retention rates, and honestly, you get a massive leg up on the competition.
And maybe the craziest, most powerful part of all this is that it works 24/7. Your new marketing and loyalty machine, it's always on. It's building your business while you're at home, while you're sleeping, while you're on vacation. It never stops.
So when it all comes down to it, here's the promise. You take the two hardest parts of running a spa, getting new clients and keeping your current ones happy, and you turn them into an efficient system, a system that you're actually in control of. And you know what happens when you automate all that background noise? You free up your team. They can stop worrying about data entry and start focusing 100% on what they do best, giving your clients that incredible in-person experience that technology can never, ever replace. So I'll leave you with this one last thought. If technology took care of the growth part, what could you and your team really create? What would be possible then?
So if you're curious and you want to learn more about how to actually build this for your own spa, go ahead and check out the link you see on the screen. Thanks so much for watching.